Things that I'm seeing everywhere at the moment, or trends that I personally think are pretty timeless. Which kind of defeats the purpose of it being a trend, but what I mean is just, doesn't necessarily have to be a trend, just things that are very, very popular at the moment that I think that you can buy without feeling like it's something that's gonna go out of style, because I really think that these things transcend the trends. Flip-flops. For the spring and the summer, I wear flip-flops all the time. I've been wearing them since I was a child because born and raised in Miami, you know, beach and stuff, like that is mainly what flip-flops are used for. It definitely wasn't as popular as it is now, and I feel like the row had a lot to do with it after they came out with their more like elevated flip-flop, the chunkier version, which usually happens when designers make a designer shoe out of something that wasn't considered like high-end or elevated. The reason why I feel like flip-flops will transcend trends, even though they're very popular now, is because flip-flops, whether they're flats or heeled, are some of the, if not the easiest sandal to style. They go with everything, from dresses to skirts to shorts to pants. They go with everything. I really think that the silhouette is so minimal and so easy to style, much more than flats, much more than obviously sneakers and just other types of sandals. So for that reason, I really do think it's something that you can wear for years and years and years and years, and it's not gonna go out of style. Obviously, maybe the amount that we wear them out or try to like dress them up might go out of style, but if you're going on a beach vacation, you're always going to need a pair of flip-flops. So it's something that, sure, you might not style them as much as we are seeing now in the future, but it's something that you're always going to go back to in your closet. And I love my Avianas if you're looking for an inexpensive pair. I love my ones from the row if you want something a little fancier, but I don't think you could go wrong. I also recently got these from Dolce Vita, which are heeled. They're little kitten heels, and I personally love them. And again, I was having trouble styling. I styled them with this denim on denim skirt, and I was having trouble styling the skirt. Nothing looked good. And then I threw these on and they just looked perfect, you know, and this happens to me time and time again with this silhouette. Mixed metals, and not just in jewelry, but in home decor. Just mixed metals in general, I think is something that isn't going to go out of style. We have kind of trained our eye as a society to understand that it just works, especially when you're talking about a combination like this, which is a true silver and a true gold. It just looks so good and so interesting, and there's something about it that elevates your outfit. I would say even more than if you're wearing all one tone of jewelry. Obviously, I love wearing all gold or all silver. I do it all the time, but I have been gravitating toward mixed metals so much. So yeah, today I'm wearing all Mejuri jewelry, and they're kindly sponsoring this video. I have these beautiful earrings. These are the JoJo convertible earrings, and I love me something that is convertible, okay? You can take the bottom piece off if you don't want it to be like a long drop earring, and it could just be a small little hoop earring. So already off the bat, super versatile. I know that I'm gonna be wearing these like crazy. I have these, which are currently the newest pieces that I have from them in my collection. And this is their organic dome crown nesting ring and their thin dome ring. I got them both in gold, and they just work so perfectly together. For my necklaces, I have their organic dome liquid pendant necklace, and this is just my son's initial. And I think that it's the perfect amount of daintiness to stack very well with pretty much any other necklace. So I stacked it with their JoJo pendant necklace, and I love the way that it looks. And then these are just two thin dome rings that I've had for many, many years from them, which I just threw on because I think that it looks really cute with the mixed metalled earrings. Every single time that someone asks me about jewelry recommendations, I always tell them Mejuri because I can really truly attest to the quality of their pieces. I've had their pieces for so many years. I've had their 18 karat gold vermeil pieces. I've had their sterling silver, and my favorite from them are their 14 karat solid gold. I love them all. I think that their craftsmanship and the quality of the materials that they use is just top notch. They are just the best lasting jewelry in my entire collection. Like if you need a good stack for every day, I think that Mejuri has everything you could dream of in terms of jewelry, and I just love mixing more daintier pieces with more statement pieces and bold pieces. So yeah, I really love all of the organic shapes that they've been doing, which brings me to my next point in this video, which is organic shapes in general. So I've been seeing them on belts, on brooches, on jewelry, on hair pieces, just these very fluid, organic-like shapes in mostly metals, but I have seen like acetate and other materials done, which I love in this. And it's another thing that I think, yes, we're seeing it everywhere now, but I do not think it's something that's going to go out of style. Mejuri does such a good job at it. So this is their organic dome pebble necklace, and I also got their organic dome mixed pebble earrings. And do you see the shape of it? It's like mixing modern pieces with vintage pieces in your home decor. I love that balance so much, and that's like how I feel about jewelry and accessories, mixing things like that, not just mixing the metals, but mixing, you know, dainty and bold, or dainty and chunky with more modern and organic shapes. So yeah, if you're looking for timeless pieces, definitely check out Mejuri. You can scan this QR code right here, or you can click the link in my description, as well as I will put all of the links to everything that I mentioned down below, so be sure to check it out. And thank you so much, Mejuri, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Woven accessories, woven bags specifically, are something that we're seeing everywhere now for the spring and summer, and I really do think that it's timeless. I recently got this one from Madewell. I also have their regular woven tote bag that I got last year in an ivory color, and I think that it's something that I'm going to pull out every single, not just for spring and summer, but honestly this works for the fall as well, especially the color. I just think that the texture that they add to your outfits is just the best. It makes very simple outfits a little bit more interesting. Texture is something that I love to play around with a lot, especially when you're working with a very, very simple, minimal outfit. So yeah, Madewell, Bottega, Dragon Diffusion. I've also found a couple of smaller brands. Any color, I just think that they're so timeless, and I love what they offer to your very simple outfits. Animal print. I recently talked about cow print, and I know that we're seeing it everywhere now, but I really do think that animal print in general, if done right, is something that you can wear forever. For example, wearing like a plain t-shirt and jeans and like a little thin animal print belt is something that I do not see going out of style. Or just adding maybe like a little scarf, like a little cow print scarf or leopard scarf to something like this, you know, given that it's a print that doesn't look tacky or cheesy or too fake, it's something that I can wear forever. So I am picky and I do take my time. Like I just recently started dabbling in animal print, but if you do it strategically, I really do think it's something you can wear forever. Slim sunglasses for me and my face shape. So very similar to silhouettes of clothes, which is something that I want to make an entire video of, finding the right silhouettes of clothes for your body type. Once you understand your features and your body type and what looks good and what does not, you kind of forget about trends for a second. Like obviously I take them into account here and there, but when it comes to what looks good on me, why would I care? Why would I care what's in if what's in isn't something that serves me and my body type? You know, same thing for your face. So my face shape, I feel like it looks very good when I wear sunglasses that don't hide my eyebrows. So more slim sunglasses, which we're seeing everywhere at the moment. I have yet to come across a person that doesn't look good in this style of sunglasses. Everybody looks good, which is very different from bigger sunglasses that like hide half of your face. Not everybody could pull those off. It's a little trickier to style, which is why I feel like this is timeless, because it just works. I love mine from Saint Laurent, but Chic does beautiful ones. Bonnie, I think, what is it called? Bonnie something. They have really nice sunglasses, just like this more slim silhouette. Boat neck and mock neck pieces. I think that it was very popular in the 90s. A lot of trends that were very popular in the 90s have come back for such a long time because they had so many styles and like outfit combinations back then that are just universally flattering. Boat neck pieces, we're seeing them a lot now. Personally, I think they are very flattering. Mock necks too, I think they're more flattering than turtlenecks. I prefer them to turtlenecks. One of those things that every single time I put it on, I feel confident. I feel like it just looks really good. This is why I love to try trends, and I always advocate for dabbling in trends, even though I talk a lot about reusing your clothes and trying to like just have good staples and not go crazy on like overconsumption. It is good to dabble in trends because how else would you find what looks good? You have to try different colors, you have to try different silhouettes, and then slowly switch out the things. I also want to do a video going back to my old outfits and just seeing things or silhouettes that just were not flattering on me at all, and I didn't know back then because I just hadn't tried the other silhouette that is much more flattering. So for example, straight leg jeans, I feel like now straight leg jeans are true straight, almost towards relaxed, whereas back then they were definitely a little bit more skinny, and that silhouette just does not look good on me because of my hips. Like my hips are wider, and then it just looks like my feet look like so little, and then my ankles, like it's not a good look. So I prefer just a true straight or wide leg pant. So that's why I really encourage everyone to just try different things. Even if something is trending, like I really do think that the way that you can make something timeless, even if it's not timeless like by societal standard, timeless for you. You have to love how something looks on you. You will forget about trends and you will be okay with not partaking in what the masses are doing if you find something that just really works for you and makes you feel confident and like happy, you know? Yellow tone of shoe or like accessory, it kind of goes hand in hand with the mid-century colors that we're seeing everywhere now that are super popular. These yellow tones, these mustard tones, more like warm leathers. It's kind of like a camel, but it's not. It's more of a gold or a yellow color, and then for leathers it's definitely more of a yellow tone than a camel. I'll show you guys some pictures because it's really hard for me to like verbalize it, but this color goes with so much. I can throw on the most bizarre color combination and I'll throw these on with it and it just works. Like it's something about it that just works. Same thing with this like yellow tone leather. I just think that it works. We're seeing it everywhere now, but I really do think that it's something that because it goes with so much and it's so easy to style and it makes your outfits look more interesting, it's something that I think will stand the test of time. Denim on denim, again, this is like another 90s one. I don't want it to go away ever again. Even if it does or it like stops being a thing, I'm going to continue because there's just something about it that I think is so timeless and flattering. Every single thing that I'm talking about, I think that the reason that it is timeless despite the fact that it is trending right now is because it just looks so good on so many people. Like when you see that, that is when something starts becoming a staple, when people kind of like realize they give these older trends a try again, or sometimes brands just kind of vamp up the silhouettes or modernize the trends and they just make it better and then it becomes a staple. So for me, denim on denim, like I just don't want it to ever stop being a part of my wardrobe. I just gravitate towards it and the colors I think work really well with my skin tone. So, and finally, these baby tees or these very fitted tees, the very popular 90s tee. Obviously, as long as you're not making them like super cropped and they're a good length and they work with a lot of pieces, I think that there's, again, something so flattering about them that I do not see them ever going away. Perfect for layering. Some of them like suck you in all the right places. It just looks very feminine and very flattering. And I do have different like silhouettes. Not all of them are super form fitted. Like I have my Skims, which I really love, but I also have some from LA Relaxed, which are a little bit more relaxed because they're cotton. Like different fits give different vibes, but I love them all. I'm pretty sure there's a ton more that I can talk about, but I think that these are just like things that look good on a lot of people. And that is why I think that they will stay here for a while and they're not necessarily gonna go away, even though they're trending right now. But obviously, like I said, just like go into your wardrobe or look at pictures you've taken or outfits that you've worn that you feel really, really, really good in. Even if it's something that is just popular now, like if you find that it's easy to style, if it looks good on you, if it makes you feel confident or just like something that you enjoy styling, there's a reason for that. And it's usually because it works for you, your skin tone, your body type. And that is when you should just forget about trends and you should just keep something and it should become a staple for you. Like for example, me, barrel jeans don't even look like barrel jeans on me. They look like just straight leg jeans. Sometimes just because something looks a little bit more exaggerated on somebody and it looks very, very trendy on someone else doesn't mean that it's going to look like that or translate that way on you and your body type. So that is why I encourage trying out trends and why I try to show you guys a variety of styles on here. That's it. Again, thank you so much, Mejuri, for sponsoring this video. If you want to check out their pieces, you can click on this QR code or the link that I'm going to put in the description, as well as links to everything that I mentioned. So be sure to check it out, and I'll see you guys in my next video.